Welcome to another episode of Social Moments. So give this video a like, click on the subscribe button, hit the bell if it's your first time here. So Shatta Wale is going on a media tour for the release of his album, which he's holding out for some reason. But he's going on a tour trying to spread awareness and everything. And he went into the studio of Joy. They were having a discussion and Sarkodie's name came up. Apparently Sarkodie should have been bigger than Wizkid, according to Shatta Wale. Which is not bad in itself, I mean, it's nice to wish well for your brother to be big as somebody else, right? But the reason where he give, that's why it's not adding up. Let's check out the video.
You see someone like Sarkodie. Sarkodie should have been bigger than Wizkid.
And so is you.
No, but you see what Sarkodie even did.
So is you. You are almost, you also could have been bigger than Benabo.
Sarkodie, and they say they put money into in craft, in terms of videos and everything to make it perfectly right. But
you don't?
No, but he's still not there.
But I'm saying that in the way Sarkodie does investment, you don't. You don't go to that extent.
No, because if Sarkodie they do one and they watch him and the filmmaker.
So your basis for not investing is you look at Sarkodie.
No, they look at him because what did they do? No, he's alone and he's using his money to do that. You know, some Sarkodie in video, especially when Akon even mentioned Sarkodie's name. Sarkodie should have been there, but I could also say he didn't even take advantage of it.
I don't even understand where he was going with all of that. Talking about Sarkodie puts a lot in his music and he's alone there. Are you not in the same pot with him? I mean, only a couple of, was it last 2 weeks or something? You were on Metro TV. What you say is that, independent artists like yourself and Sarkodie, they suffer. And the other people like Black Sharif has a label backing them. So isn't it the same thing? Are you not both independent and you're both pushing and forcing on your own? Also, I completely disagree that it's not working out for Sarkodie. He's putting a lot into the craft and he's not making it back. Quite the contrary, I think he's making it. Of course, maybe not on the level of Wizkid. Some people disagree when I go on this tangent, but numbers also play a role. And you cannot ignore the fact of population. Like an independent artist who has momentum in Nigeria can make a video for their music and it will blow up in a couple of days. And that number that independent artists will gain. Probably someone on a label here in Ghana will be sharing the same number or even be backsliding. Also, that whole Akon arguments, they make sense because Akon didn't even sign Sarkodie. Akon, saying he said just because Akon mentioned him Keke he should be on the level of Wizkid. They make sense. The Convict music deal never happened. It never materialized. They were just talks that Sarkodie was gonna get signed onto Convict music, and the news died down, and we heard nothing again from it. And so he said just because of that news, he should have taken advantage of it, or he should be on the level of Wizkid. Meanwhile, you on the other hand, you have a song with Beyonce, a whole song, not just news about you potentially having a collab with Beyonce. An actual song. So by that logic, shouldn't you also be on the same level with Wizkid? I mean, Burna Boy a couple of years before he blew up and everything was much in Ghana here. You were friends with him when he was starting, basically. And now Burna Boy is all over the world. So by that logic, shouldn't Shatta Wale also be on their level? And it be me where I don't understand the video. Maybe it be me where I don't understand. Make I check the comments because Lady Olive at Memperov says it's very foolish for someone that was literally bigger and friends with Burna to sit on radio and say this. See what I was just saying? I mean, you were rubbing shoulders with Burna. I wouldn't even say rubbing shoulders. You were ahead of him where he come to Ghana to be under you, to learn something, to be your friend or something. Came the whole way from Nigeria to you, and even you featured him on a song. Even before he became big. Stable Management says he also had the opportunity to work with Beyonce, and then Sad DB says Beyonce featured him, but he ended up doing Kumerica Invasion. At Kojomelan says for an A-list act to echo something that never actually materialized tells you a lot you need to know about our industry. I guess the Convict deal. Akwano Krenim what the record label is, but he's giving advice to someone who is doing better than him on all fronts. Paukwesi says, this guy's obsession with Sarkodie is crazy. You had a song with Beyonce and you are still the same person we know. At a point, Burna was riding on your fame to even get attention, but now he's #1 in Africa. I think you focus on yourself. I think you should focus on yourself rather. You go far. Miami J says, Beyonce came down to feature you on her album. You still not sell out O2 Indigo Arena self. Nana underscore and Profi says, riding on Sarkodie again. Shatta, please release your album. We will stream why. Is that how he's doing? Or maybe. Another person, Arnold. What did he do with his collaboration with Beyonce? Ghana Boy says, confused and inconsistent. Like somebody said, he's trying to ride on Sarkodie. I don't know if that is what's happening. I mean, it is Shatta Wale. You know, whenever he releases a project, he stirs the pot of controversy to keep his name in our mouths, to keep his name in the headlines, to keep his name in the news. So maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe he wants us to keep talking about him, build up momentum so he can drop the entirety of the GOG or album or what. I don't know. Maybe that's what he's doing. But I would think that Cash Out received enough momentum with the whole Burna Boy comparison to actually drop the entire project. Maybe we are not talking about him enough, so he's trying to do something to make us talk. Maybe that is it, because what he said, I don't understand. Anyway, that's me, and that's the people of social media, Twitter at least. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. Catch you later.